A very good evening to you and Happy New Year from the Uganda Catholic Television. It is our first news broadcast tonight this year, and you are welcome. I'm Sunday Gloria Aboch. Now, the Minister of Local Government has explained that the Local Council 1 elections have been postponed because government hasn't yet got the funds for the polls. Cabinet last month gave a green light for the extension of the term of office for both LC1 and 2 officers, as well as women councils for a period of 180 days starting January 6th, 2024. Addressing journalists on Wednesday, the Minister for Local Government, Raphael Majezi, explained that the notice of this extension has been gazetted after receiving the necessary prior approval of Cabinet on December 18th, 2023. The Electoral Commission recently said it requires at least 56 billion shillings to hold these elections. It was recently reported that the Minister of Finance had released the money for the polls. However, the Minister for Local Government said the Electoral Commission is yet to receive the funds.
So, fellow countrymen and countrywomen, I'm here to inform the nation that pursuant to the Local Governments Act, Schedule 3, Regulation 11A-D of the Local Government Council's regulations, the term of office of administrative unit councils, that is the Local Council 1 and Local Council 2, which is supposed to expire on the 5th of January 2024, is hereby extended for a period not exceeding 180 days, with effect from 6th January 2024. The law as amended empowers the minister responsible for local governments to perform this duty as indicated in the extract of the law. And I will read it. It is Regulation 11A of the Local Government Council's regulations under Schedule 3 of the Local Governments Act. It reads extension of term of administrative unit councils. The minister may, by notice in the Gazette and a newspaper of national circulation or other media, with the prior approval of the Cabinet, extend, renew, reinstate, or validate the term of office of administrative unit councils from 5 years for a period not exceeding 180 days at a time, notwithstanding that the term may have expired where, and these are the conditions: A, Uganda is in a state of war; B, a state of emergency has been declared under the Constitution; C, in a district or part of a district has been declared a disturbed area under the Constitution; or D, and that is what is applying in this particular case, it has become extremely difficult or impossible to conduct elections for the administrative unit councils. The notice for this extension has been gazetted under General Notice number 2189 of 2023 in the National Gazette. It was also published in the New Vision newspaper on 2nd January 2024 on page 8, and this extension received the necessary prior approval of Cabinet on the 18th December 2023. Today, therefore, is my duty to declare this extension, which, as I have done. The extension is justified on the basis of the following considerations. Number one, inadequate funding and other logistics for the elections. It is extremely difficult to conduct elections of the administrative units without adequate resources at the moment. Number two, harmonization of the administrative units. The ministry is in the process of updating the list of all administrative units in the country, and we are doing it in liaison with the relevant government agencies and local authorities. Now, without clarity of the numbers, the names, and the boundaries of these administrative units, it's practically not possible to conduct the elections. So these are the main justification areas why we have found it extremely difficult and impossible to conduct the elections of the LOC1s and LOC2 councils at the moment. Government appreciates the role of the local councils as given under the Local Governments Act, Section 48 to Section 50, and other laws and government policies, particularly the following responsibilities. The LOCs have a critical role in maintenance of security, law and order, in liaison with the security agencies. Secondly, they play a critical role in registration of citizens for the national census. And I believe the members know that we are heading for a national census in May this year. And therefore we need the office bearers to assist in this exercise. Recruitment in the armed forces, recommendation of citizens for Ugandan passport, and other identification documents. Number 3, the LOCs play a very important role in dispute resolution through the local council courts. Number 4, they help to monitor the delivery of services by government and non-government organizations in their areas of jurisdiction and general administration of the localities. Number 5, these LOCs are important in mobilizing communities for self-help projects, environment protection, sanitation and hygiene, and fighting epidemics. Number 6, they are an important channel of communication between the local communities and the government. And number 7, they play a critical role in implementation of the parish development model, a MIOGA, and other wealth and job creation programs of government. For the PDM, the parish chairperson presides over the parish development committee, while at the village level, the local council chairperson and the executives are necessary for vetting of applicants, follow-up utilization of resources, and reporting. Now, these programs are grassroots-based. They are structured along the existing administrative units. The current office bearers have been trained and they know their work.
The Deputy Resident City Commissioner for Lubaga Division, Anderson Burera, has commended religious leaders for organizing peaceful and educative gatherings during the end-of-year prayers. He revealed this to the press at the Uganda Media Center, saying that in all places of worship, all sermons were on point. Burera, however, disclosed that they have compiled a list of 6 event promoters, 4 comedians, 2 musicians and MCs that have handed to the Inspector General of Police, Martin Okoth-Ochola, for further action, since their events have been marred with politics that has left funds divided, and this leaves hard time to leaders to bring back the hearts of the divided Ugandans.
And all the celebrations we had, we realized that we had certain challenges within where these events were held. Some of the challenges we identified are that promoters of these events, some musicians and some comedians, have turned their work into a battleground. And in some areas where these events were held, we almost experienced fights between different groups, based on their beliefs and based on their confrontations, ignited by the said organizers. We think that Bivulu promoters and organizers should stick to organizing music and nothing else, because their supporters want music and their supporters come specifically without a different agenda. So from that account, we have compiled a list of promoters, musicians, comedians, and MCs to the IGP for his consideration going forward when he's clearing their requests for organizing these events. Also, we have recommended to him that before he takes action, he can also engage these said persons. They might be doing it out of courtesy or without any ill motive or agenda, but based on their consistency, we think it is intended. So we have recommended that maybe they should be engaged if need be, or if the IGP doesn't feel that it is important, he can hold to the position you have recommended to him. The above has nothing to do with curtailing or suffocating one's beliefs. It has nothing to do with the affiliation of these persons politically or religiously or culturally or ethnically. Neither is it intended to target anyone politically. We are just advocating that let's do the right thing at the right time and in the right place. Dividing funds sometimes can be okay to the one perpetrating, but once something erupts, it comes now to the security to come and put the situation to order. In such incidents, security requires that it injures in the process of stopping, which is not necessary. And we think this should stop, and it should remain as it has been in the past, that people come at will, people come without fear, people come and enjoy what they have paid for. In addition, we also realized that some parents come with toddlers, come with very young children in these concerts. We have also recommended to the IGP to put it in the guidelines going forward that children under 13 years should not be allowed in these events. Events where intoxicants like alcohol, smoking of any kind or substance, prostitution, indecent dressing, and any likely mature behaviors that are unfriendly to the children. And also, there are events where children are favorable to attend and they can learn something from there. And those ones like religious and cultural events, we have nothing wrong with them because their character and behavior are friendly and lessons to the young people or the young children. Where we have issues are where there is no control on what one comes with, what one smokes, how one dresses, how one drinks, things that take them out of control. In most cases, parents themselves get drunk and let go of their children. Excitement takes them, they forget the children. And now it is now the security forces to go into rampage of making sure these children are protected, these children are recovered, these children are safe. So also in the guidelines going forward, we have indicated it properly that it should be put and it should be part of the guidelines given to the organizers. But also we have requested that organizers do it like a month before the event. We have experienced a stretch of security whereby we have to panic, to mobilize officers, to mobilize manpower, where in most cases these areas where events are going to be held can be organized prior and much less human resource is deployed other than condoning off the entire scene with security officers, yet other places remain unattended to.
Thank you so much for watching UCTV News. We are going to take a very short break and we'll be right back.
UCTV, good news for all.
Catch incredible stories of resilience, success.
You can manage that money
With a topping of inspiration.
Get interested in people, not interested in yourself.
Inspire, achieve, repeat.
You are watching UCTV, good news for all. For this and more, tune in to Kasese Get Radio 100.5 in Western Region, located at the hill of the Diocese of Kasese. KGR brings you all Catholic programs and an advertising platform in all our radio shows like Good Morning Renzori, Chama Towoka, Ukute, the business show, Propeller, the request show and sports, Evaluation by Hingaba Kuluka, Late Night Show, and many others. Our other services include Isuzu Tipa, a no car, public address system, live band, Omokekera, an audio recording studio, and outside live broadcast. For more information, call 0773-597-166 or visit our website www.kasesegatradio.com. Kasese Radio, Omusondoria, the voice of truth.
It's unbelievable. Now, companies, businesses, and organizations can make bulk payments easily with Centenary Bank's corporate center SWIFT to anyone without the need of a bank account, anywhere, anytime, just like that. The recipient needs only their phones, national ID, and token number received via SMS to withdraw money from any center agent nearby. The Centenary Bank's corporate center SWIFT is simple, secure, and convenient. You think it's too good to be true? Visit any of our branches countrywide or visit www.centenarybank.co.ug to know more. Centenary Bank. Centenary Bank is a member center group regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits of up to 10 million shillings are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda. Terms and conditions apply.
UCTV, good news for all.
And welcome back. And with that ends the news this evening. Stay tuned to the Uganda Catholic Television. I am Sunday Gloria Abwatch, wishing you a very good night.